So Black Friday and Cyber Monday just ended. What did you get? Did you get something for a loved one? Did you get something for your friends? Or are you still trying to figure out what to get them? Today we're gonna do an unboxing from the Rag Company for my Black Friday haul on their sale. Maybe give you some ideas to get your loved one that loves their cars. Stay tuned. So this is the first one. It's 20 by 30. Let's dig in here. And then I got another gauntlet. I ordered Chenille Wash Mitt and two packs of blue. And then chemicals. Oh boy, I got chemicals. They're a UK company. I actually got four or five bottles of it so this is tire dressing. Koch Chemie. Green Star. Detail. This is veteran owned. The Last Cut Plus. So first thing I want you to do, what did you get on Black Friday? What did you get, people? Please leave it in the comments down below. I'd love to know. So starting with drying towels, I picked up, these are gauntlets. You've seen me use them in other videos to dry my car. I have the 15 by 24s that I use with the FTW on the paint. I think I'm gonna switch over to the 12 by 12 gauntlet for my wheels from my creatures that I currently have. These come in a 3-pack, the 12 by 12s, so I got a pack of those. I got another gauntlet towel. This is a 20 by 30. So you got a 12 by 12, I have the 15 by 24. This is a 20 by 30 inches. So this one's a little bit bigger. I wanted to find a towel. I wanted to stay in this line, but I needed to figure out what size do I need when I gotta do a full dry before paint correction. So in my case, I did a decon wash before I parked my Mustang because I'm gonna be polishing on it this winter. I'm gonna do a light wash on it, but I won't have to do that. I did the hard stuff before. The problem is when you strip all your protection off, your wax or your sealant, the water just lays. I use a leaf blower to blow off my car. Without protection, it doesn't really work. So I need a big absorbent towel to get the bulk of the water off. So I needed to figure out what size I was gonna use. So I got they're 20 by 30, and I also got a 30 by, I think it's a 30 by 36. This thing's huge. This would be big enough to do, if you've got a pickup truck, this is probably what you'd want. I think from all that I'm gonna do, even though I got one truck, I've got mostly SUVs, I think this will work. I think this will be big enough, but I'm gonna try both of them and see which one I like, how hard they are to manage. But something I do wanna talk about is their packaging. Most of their towels are gonna come in packaging like this, depending. So I ordered, they haven't switched completely over to it. They were, I wanted to say they were well over 50% of their stock was switched over to these resealable bags. I like them because I keep them for whenever I go on trips. I like to do a rinseless wash, or I want to keep a few towels with me to do my windows on the road, so I can just throw them in there and I know that things don't get in my microfibers. So packaging's fantastic. Their wash mitts, as you can see, I tore it open. Don't think it came that way. So this is their Chenille Wash Mitts. You've seen these at the stores, any of your auto parts stores, Walmart. There is definitely clearly a quality difference in these versus them. Not saying that they're bad. I'm just saying that these are fantastic. I mean, just to touch them, you can feel that they're a premium, very soft wash mitt. So I got 2-pack of red, 2-pack of blue, and a second 2-pack of blue. That covers what I got for towels. I got a lot of the other towels and all of them were good. This is the time of year I like to stock up, throw out what's junk, what's tore up, what's pretty much time to get rid of, where I don't want to use them on my car anymore. I'll throw them in here and I'll stock up on what I think I need. As of right now, I've kind of already done that throughout the year, so I didn't really need any extras, but I did want to try these, and I'm going to use these for gifts. So that's what I got there. So now move on to chemicals that I got. So let's start off. I use Meguiar's all-purpose cleaner. My problem with it is they only offer it in gallons. So my biggest thing, I don't want a gallon. I don't need a gallon. I've had that gallon for a year and a half. So I went ahead and got Green Star. This is very comparable. Might even be a little better. because you can dilute it even further and get the same clean power out of it. So this is Koch Chemie Green Star. So I also like their products because they put the pH level on them. So this is a pH of 12.5. So pH goes from basically 0 to 7. That would be your acidic side. The closer to 0 you get, the more acidic it's going to be. And then in this case, this is 12.5. I think it goes from 7 to 14 on the other side of the scale. That would be alkaline. So this is headed closer to 14 you get, the more alkaline the product is. So this has got a pH. They always put the pH on the bottle. This is a 12.5 pH. pHs don't always dictate cleaning power, but you know, pHs, it's always good to know that. So they put it right on the label. So I'm gonna give this a shot. Heard some great stuff about it, so I'm gonna try that as my new all-purpose cleaner and go from there. Next thing I got Stjarnagloss. This is Bubblor. This is their high gloss car shampoo. It smells fantastic. I don't know how to describe it. It just smells like I would say a forest clean smell, if you can imagine what a forest clean would smell like. I'm gonna give this a shot, and also I got 5 bottles total, 1 for myself and then 4 for gifts, which I'll show you some packaging here in a few. Next thing, another Stjarnagloss product, Gummi. This is a tire and trim dressing. I'm gonna use it strictly for tires. Car Pro Pearl's my go-to. I've loved the stuff. I love the dilutability of it, that I can use it on the interior, I can use it on the tires, I can use it on the trim, you can use it on leather, and you just cut it a different way on the bottle for dilution. I kind of got away from using things on the interior plastics and just leaving the natural finish. So I think I'm gonna get away from that. And if I do that, I don't need an interior anymore, so I don't need to dilute it that way. So I'm basically back to just using it on my tires. So I figured I'd try this. The Rag Company has a Q&A Thursday on their YouTube channel. Please catch it, subscribe so you can ask questions. The guys are full of knowledge. They're fantastic. So I got on there and I asked them, I was going to switch over. I got Rupes pads, so I was going to switch over to Rupes polishes. So I asked their thoughts, and they said for what you're going to do, they recommended The Last Cut. Well, me, I like matching stuff, and so I just went ahead and bought all 3 of them because I know what'll happen. I'll buy this and wish I had one or the other, but next to it, because this is in the middle. So this is from a company called The Last Detail, or TLD, and this is the Final Polish. This stuff is supposed to be for light micro marring, so like little scratches you put in it just naturally from washing your car, it's going to happen. This will help you get it out. Pad dependent cut, but going to be more towards the finishing side. I'm going to use it on the Mustang here and on other vehicles to really bring out a lot of gloss. I got the Final Polish, The Last Cut, pad dependent cut. So this is going to be what you're going to use for probably 80% of your one-steps for polishing. So if you're trying to remove scratches and not go around the car twice, you just want to get around it once, enhance gloss. This is a pad-dependent cut, and this will probably do 60 to 80% of anything you need to do. Now, if you're going to two-step something, you're going to probably go to the Last Cut. This is the Last Cut Plus. This is going to be your cutting phase. So if you're going to go around, you got some major scratches in your car, you're going to probably want to get with this and get it on an aggressive microfiber pad, or maybe even a wool pad or a stiff foam pad, and use this stuff to remove heavy scratches. So I got this just in case I run into a predicament. I don't think I'm going to use it very much. I got that. So yeah, that's my small haul there. Those are some of the things there. Now, I mentioned gifts. You got a guy or gal in your family that loves washing their car. You're trying to figure out what to get them for Christmas. You're not sure. And here's what I do. And I've done this with many different things. It isn't just car washing supplies. I've done it with all kinds of weird things because it's a creative idea. I find ways to take a gift and incorporate it into a gift, if that makes sense. So let me just elaborate in an example. So me, My buddies like taking care of their vehicles, but they go to Walmart or your local auto parts store and buy whatever on the shelf. So if you buy them something from like, you know, a bottle of Bubbler and give it to them, it's something they've never seen before. So it's something that they get to try. It's a new product. So I decided, you know, in this case, I'll get them a Chenille Wash Mitt. And what I'll do is I'll take a bottle of Stjarnagloss Bubblor, work with me here, stick it right in the mitt like that, and put it in a gift bag like this. You know, they pick it up and they see, oh, I got a wash mitt, and they pick up the wash mitt. Man, that's got some weight to it, and it's like unwrapping another present. You know, we all love opening things, so, you know, if you can open up something twice in one package, it's a cool feeling. At least I always felt. I always get double, or I always get like, it seems like triple the response I would than if I'd have just given these separately. So it's kind of a creative idea. So that's like an example there. If somebody in your family likes washing their car, another one I've done or could do, you order them a drying towel like this, you know, so they want to dry their car and they like using a drying aid or something of that sort, or a quick detailer afterwards. Get them this. This is a fantastic bag. Then get them a bottle of, say, like I've got this. This was out of my cabinet. This is McCall P&S's Dream Maker. This is a great gloss enhancer. And then this is out of mine. This is for the FTW towel I use for my final dry and with my drying aid. Open up the bag. Open it up. You get your towel. Tuck this in there, and yes, it might get a little tight, but that's okay. You know, put that right on in there. Get that tucked away. It's a tight fit, yes. Seal it back up the best you can. So there you go. You give them this, put this in a gift bag or a box and wrap it if you like wrapping. My girlfriend's big about wrapping. She don't like gift bags. I like gift bags because they're easy. Give them this, they pull it out and they go, oh, drying towel, wait a minute, this has got something else in it. And you turn around and you've got, you know, everything right in one package. So now they get to, they already unwrapped this much, once again, a gift inside a gift with another gift. I think it's, I've done cool things like that. I've done it with necklaces. This sounds nuts. I've gone to built a bear or a dog or whatever you want to build, and then got a piece of jewelry. And I made sure whatever I got had a scarf on it. And I unstitched the scarf, put the necklace underneath of it, give her the bear, you never see the necklace, make sure it doesn't move, pin it in place, and have another box with a note card that says, whenever they open that up, it says, pull the scarf off your bear, and you pull it off and now it's a necklace. It's insane what you can do. So now you just took what would be a normal reaction and turned it into a very thoughtful thing because you put some time and thought into it rather than spending a pile of money. I think that's what this time of the year is about. Not so much the gifts, it's the thought you put into those gifts. So I try to be creative like that, even with my buddies who can care less how creative I am. You know, so it's just little things like that. Here's a good one. Rinseless wash, absolute. Stuff smells like, what is it, pina colada. It smells fantastic, I think. Some people don't like coconut, but that's fine. Rinseless wash. Mix it 256 to 1, put it in a spray bottle, and you can use it on literally everything. Windows, glass, plastics, interior, exterior. They can wash their car with it. Pretty much usable for just about everything. You can get them a bottle of this with a Chenille mitt, or a 2-pack of a Chenille mitts, you know, and that's it. Get them a bucket. Get them a Lowe's bucket or a Home Depot bucket or a plain white bucket from Walmart or whatever you want to get. Put this in the bucket, put the lid on it. I think this is something that if you got a kid in college that likes keeping his car clean, you know, this is an idea for him to keep his car clean. So get him a 2-pack of Chenille mitts, rinseless wash, and a drying towel, or just go with that because they don't have to necessarily dry it, but they can. And he doesn't have to have it. All he needs is a 5-gallon bucket of water mixed up 256 to 1 with this in it. Good to go. So it's just the little things, different ideas. So I just kind of wanted to put that out there. Maybe it's not helpful to you. If you find this content helpful, please hit subscribe, like, share, anything I can do If you don't like it, hit the thumbs down. That's fine too. Leave the comments down below. I'd really interested in what you got for Black Friday. It doesn't have to be car related. It can be anything. What did you get for gifts? What thoughts do you have? Please put it down in the comments. I'll answer to anything. I'm always open to cool ideas like that. This is the time of the year that I try to kind of freak out because I almost put too much thought into these things. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Greatly appreciate it, and stay tuned.